Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. And he's going down. They make the play at the 11. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down a 3rd and 19 now.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Allen setting up to throw. Pass rushers there in time once again. They down on the last snap, Gronk. Forced the incompletion this time. Those plays have brought up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Next, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that's going to give the Broncos a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They kick the running back in motion. Now Nix. Has a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Here's Nix. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he gets home. Touchdown, Denver. Jalen Waddle capping a 7-play scoring drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Bills nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Allen looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
A gain
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So first down from the 41. Throwing here, Allen. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Looking quickly here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 32-yard line.
Second down throw for Allen. And that one's incomplete. He got muscled off the ball there. That's going to bring up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw now, Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Third down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Nix to throw. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop it with the 33. It's TJ Sanders. And that sets up 3rd and 15 to go.
Well, I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism, and that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, rare is the game where pass protection ever is going to win 100% of the time, so move on to the next one.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen on the play action. Under pressure, down he goes. They got him at the 17. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Working on second down. Allen got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So they're left facing third and long. And we're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Allen. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Harvey. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. That's going to be first down, Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Harvey once more. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. D. Alford getting there for the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swap there, they're going to face fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for this. It's everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver.
To Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Denver.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Send right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
14. Bills nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with a first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Allen to throw. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Loss of 11. It's second and 21 at the 23-yard line.
Second down. Here's Allen. He's under pressure again, and again he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Back to throw. Pass rush is there in time once again. They down on the last snap, Brock. Force the incompletion this time. Those plays have brought up fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Come on.
And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So